Number 25. An isosceles right triangle has a hypotenuse of length 58 inches. What is the perimeter in inches of this triangle? Okay, a couple different ways you can do it. An isosceles right triangle is a right triangle with it's isosceles, so it has two legs that are the same. And we're told the hypotenuse is 58. So you can solve this using the pattern that is for an isosceles or or 45, 45, 90 right triangle, which is if this side is A and this side is A, this is A times the square root of 2. You can use that pattern over here. So if you want to find the legs of the right triangle, you can say, since this is A times the square root of 2, to find A, I need to divide both sides by the square root of 2. So that would be A is equal to 58 times the square root of 2. And you need to simplify that. You need to get rid of the radical in the denominator. So you multiply by that radical over itself, because that's the same as the number 1. Any number over itself besides 0 is equal to 1. So I can multiply this by it and it won't change anything. But it will get rid of that radical in the denominator. So it will be 58 square root of 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. And then we can simplify it even further because 2 goes into both of those. It goes into 2 one time and it goes into 58 29 times. So it is equal to 29 square root of 2. That's my A. So up here, fill that in, 29 square root of 2 and 29 square root of 2. And now I need to add those up since we were talking about perimeter. So that is 29 square root of 2 plus 29 square root of 2 plus 58. 29 square root of 2. When you have radicals like that, you can treat them like variables. So 29 square roots of 2 plus 29 square roots of 2 is 58 square roots of 2 plus 58. And that's it. It's 58 plus 58 square root of 2, which is C. If you don't remember this formula, you can still get the answer. You know, as we always say, a lot of times there's more than one way to skin a math problem, to paraphrase an old and horrible expression, which I'm not sure why I ever became an expression in the first place, but the Pythagorean theorem says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now here we know both of these sides are the same, so I could say a squared plus a squared equals my 58 squared. So my 58 squared is 3,364. A squared plus a squared is 2a squared. And then I would divide by 2 and I would get a squared is equal to 1,682. Then you would have to simplify that. You'd have to take the square root of both sides. So you get a is equal to the square root of 1,682. You'd have to simplify that square root, and then you go back here, same steps as we did before, and put it in and get to the perimeter to there. Honestly, this is the reason why we memorize these formulas, because even though you may not like dividing by radicals, that there be easier than trying to figure out how to simplify square root of 1,682. If you have a calculator that will simplify that for you, hey, there you go. If you have a permitted calculator that will do that, that's great. But otherwise, if you're having to do this the more manual way, then that is that's a booger to try to figure that out. So remember, if we remember these formulas like that, they can make things a lot easier for us, because I wouldn't want to be staring that in the face of having to simplify that and then figuring out, okay, so that's 29 square root of 2 on both sides. Add them up, you get back to the same place. It just takes you longer. But both ways will work. Hey guys, just a quick heads up. I've got some cool stuff coming for y'all, including a free course full of SAT tips and tricks, as well as an exhaustively complete course on everything you need to know for the SAT, both math and reading. So subscribe to the channel to get notified when that goes live. I'm also going to put it in the comments and description below as soon as it does. In the meantime, if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.